Hello everyone, I'm Nancy Jose and let's continue the topic, the story, The Thief by Ruskin Bond. And after the Amritsar Express left, he stood there alone in that deserted platform, and for him, the money in his pocket, that 100 rupees in his pocket, had only increased his loneliness, had only increased his isolation from the world. So he was feeling really uncomfortable, and he can't even decide where to stay for the night. He can't, he is not courageous enough to go and stay in a hotel because he might get caught, and he don't have any such close friends in that city. The only friend he had or he knew well was the person whom he robbed, that was Arun. And then he started to think about Aaron and about the general reaction of people when they have a material loss, right? Or when they lose something valuable. See, according to Deepak, greedy man will show panic, and rich man will be angry, and a poor man, okay, that was a mistake. The poor man shows fear. But Arun doesn't belong to any of this category. Only he'll be, what he'll be feeling is terrible sadness because he was betrayed by someone whom he trusted. So, when Deepak started to think about all these things, he started to grow restless. He then went and sat on a bench, and soon it started to rain heavily. And he thought about getting used to Arun's veranda because he could sleep there comfortably. Otherwise, if he had not met Arun, he was supposed to sit on benches on the streets, right? So he started to think about, how comfortable that veranda was. And then, as he started thinking about it more and more. He grew restless, and he decided to walk back to Arun's house. And on the way, he was thinking about Arun's promise to teach him to write full sentence, and he was really concerned, or he was really ashamed of himself for forgetting all his aspirations, forgetting all the things for a little money. And then he thought that it is simple to steal money, and even to get caught, it's a simple matter. But to be a educated man, to be a really big man, a wise and successful man, is something great, which can't be bought with money. And he also admit that he was concerned about Arun, about his reaction, about his sadness. That can be the reason for drawing him back to Arun's house. And his aspiration to become a successful learned man is another reason. Deepak says that his weakness is the sense of sympathy. And then he went back to Arun's room, and he secretly slipped those notes under the mattress. Now it's wet or drenched in rain, in that heavy rain. Still, he slipped it back under the mattress. And the next day, when he woke up, Arun came with a cup of tea, and Deepak found it really hard to face Arun because of his guiltiness in that harsh daylight. Because it's easy to hide your face in darkness, but when it's broad daylight, he found it harder. And then Arun stretched out a 5 rupee note to Deepak and told him that he earned some money recently, and that he'll be paid regularly from now on. And hearing this, Deepak was even more, he felt even more guilty, and his heart sank. And touching the wet knot, Deepak realized that Arun knew everything, because when he kept it under the mattress, it was, crisp and dry. And he knew that it was taken out and kept back. Anyway, no such sign was shown or seen in his face. And Arun also promised that he'll teach Deepak to write something more than his name. And hearing this, Deepak smiled in a most appealing way, and he says that it was not forced. That smile came by itself. While analyzing the story, we can understand that the story explores the significance of trust in human relationship. The story was all about whether to break that trust or not. It was all about that moral dilemma, right? So the major themes are aspirations, connection, trust, betrayal, friendship, guilt, transformation or change, kindness, and honesty. And the story tells how love and kindness can change a person. If Arun reacted in a different way, it could have ended, Deepak life could have ended in a more miserable way. This transformation towards something good would never have happened. So love and kindness can change a person. And the story shows how trust can do wonders where anger cannot. And Deepak returned the money to Arun for two reasons, out of his guilt and aspiration to be able to write. And the speaker feeling guilty about what he had done is a turning point in the story, and because he realized that there are other things in the world that are important than money. He understood the value of education and the need to be a learned man to be successful in life. So it is Arun's kindness that gave Deepak a new chance, a new opportunity in his life. And we can see that the speaker's Deepak's life changed for the better towards the end of the story. And we are also left, the readers are left suspecting, left in doubt whether Arun, actually came to know about the truth or not. And as your assignment, write about the conflict that went through, that happened in the mind of Deepak. Thank you.